Hey everyone, it's Don. For those that are new to the channel, I'm a part-time reseller based in Phoenix, Arizona. Today is going to be a What Sold video. It's the 10 plus 1 most interesting items that have sold in my eBay store over the last week. Had a really successful week and sold some really cool items. Make sure you stick around for number 9. It's a really special item that I hate to see go, and you'll definitely want to check it out. So let's not wait. Let's just go ahead and jump over to the store to see what sold. All right, everybody, let's jump into the first item that sold. All right, this first item was a Tria Precision Beauty Hair Removal Laser. I bought this at a garage sale just, I think, last week. It was odd. I actually asked the price, and they said it was $10. And the lady I bought it from was blind, and I said, "Would you do 5?" And she's like, "Oh no, absolutely not. It's $10." And her friend, who was sitting next to her, raised her hand and made the $5 sign, and she kind of took a $5 offer from me, from this blind lady. I felt a little bad, but you know, I gave her the $5 and I took off. So. Comps are on this one. They were going right around $100. This one did not have the power connector to it, so I took a best offer of $60 plus $9.99 in shipping. It had, you know, some of the gel. It had all the manuals and whatnot, so it was in pretty good condition. It had never been used. She told me it had never been used, and the plastic was still on it. So. Just a really quick flip. I think it took about a week to sell on this one. So I took advantage of a blind lady. So the next item that sold, these Ping I2 steel shaft golf clubs. Ping is made here in Phoenix, Arizona, so we see a lot of these at garage sales and thrift stores. They're pretty abundant. These are pretty old. You've got some old timers here that just love their older Pings, and they lose a club, so sometimes I'll part these out and sell them individually. But this was had all the consecutive orders, it had matching serial numbers. I think I paid about $20 for this set. It sold for $121.77, free shipping. I kind of lucked out because this one is going locally here in Phoenix, so I think the shipping on this cost me about $8, $9. I've actually got it right here next to me, but it's going priority, and it should get to the buyer in just a couple days here. So keep an eye out for Pings. Make sure the grips are in good condition. If not, disclose it. These older ones, the grips can go bad. And if you see newer Pings, definitely pick them up. Keep an eye out. Next item that sold was this, I don't know if I'm saying it right, this Hakuba carbon fiber tripod. Didn't know a lot about tripods, but I did know enough that carbon fiber is definitely has some value to it. Not all tripods are created equal, so make sure you're looking the model up, looking up the brand and whatnot. So this one actually sold this morning. I took a best offer. Actually, this had some condition issues, so I took it home and was all excited. And I noticed that one of the screws had sheared off. So I actually took a best offer for $75 and $12.43 in shipping. So I paid. What did I pay? I paid $9 for this at a thrift store. So $9 into $75, I'll take that all day long. Now this one is a new one for me. It's a Reeltoreel tape. It almost looked new in box. It had some of the manuals inside of it. It was wrapped in plastic, but it was used. It had excuse me. It had some music written on the back, and so I knew it was used, but looked it up, and even the used ones, actually I don't think you can buy these new. If you do, they're old stock, but I think the guys that buy these, they have to go to eBay because they don't make them anymore, and this one sold for $35 and $12.43 in shipping. I did send it media mail because it didn't have any advertising in it, so shipping was really cheap on this item. So keep your eye out. They put these in the kind of the videotape section and near the video games and blank tapes and whatnot. So real good pickup. The next item was this Vintage Eagles concert T-shirt. I did a deal. I actually found this deal on Facebook Marketplace one morning, and I got up there as fast as I could, and wasn't the first one there, so some of the inventory had been picked through. So she had 160 of these shirts, and her dad was a concert promoter all the way back to the late 70s, early 80s, and he had this massive T-shirt collection. She sold some of them off on Christie's, and this was actually the leftovers that she had, but I got some really good stuff. And this shirt had quite a few condition issues. It had stains. I don't think it had any rips, but it was kind of a mess. If this were vintage, it would be a $70, $80 T-shirt all day long. But I did take a best offer because of the condition of $25 and $7 in shipping. So next item, this is just I sell quite a few shoes, and this item I found this at the thrift store just about a week and a half ago. They're brand new Sorels. They're a really hardy boot. These ones were waterproof, and they had some insulation inside. You could tell they had never been used, or they're brand new. Didn't come with a box, but they cost me $9, and you can see they sold for $48 and $9.99 in shipping. So keep your eyes out for the big Sorel boots, men's boots. They have a ladies brand. A lot of them, they have kids boots as well. So just a really quick seller. I know it's winter is ending, but there's still need for these. People are still buying. Next item was this Tory Richard silk embroidered shirt. Kind of stay away from Tory Richard. I look out more for the Tommy Bahamas, but this one was a little bit special. It had this awesome embroidery on the back. I actually picked up two. They were next to each other. This one was a Christmas theme, and some of the comps were over $100. I did list it at $99.97 and took a best offer of $55, $9.99 in shipping. I just have this philosophy that I don't want the stuff to sit around. If I get a decent offer, I took it. It's $7 into $55. I'd take that all day long. So again, I had another one. It had more of a kind of a Hawaiian Island theme, and that one sold actually for $65. So it was a great score. So keep your eyes out for the Tory Richard embroidered silk shirts. Okay, next item, this Cult Cinema collection. It was a DVD set, sealed in plastic. I bought two of these. They've got all these features on the back, sci-fi and horror, and just some really good brands. Some really good movies. Bought this at a garage sale. I bought this and another one for $5 each. I did not ship this media mail because I'd imagine it had some advertising in it. So it was $57.79 free shipping, and the very same day the other DVD set sold as well. So it was a $10 purchase basically into $120. Now this next item, I'm really sorry to see this go. This again was part of that score from the concert promoter up in Scottsdale. This was a vintage cameraman suit for WWE dates back to the early 80s. These come up every now and then. They're really rare, hard to find. I listed it for $325, and it would sell for that, but again, I want to move some of these items. This one sold for $225 and $12.43 in shipping. The buyer hasn't paid yet, so it may be going back up on on eBay here shortly. But lots of interest. I've turned down a lot of offers on this. I'm going to hold out for a good price. So really good score, and I'm going to shed a tear when this one sells. This one wasn't a high dollar item. I just thought it was cool. Tony Montana. I do a lot of toys. When I go through the thrift store, you'd be amazed if you're not doing toys. They're low risk, low returns, and really good profit. So you'll see these near all those little baggies that they bag up for the toys. They put them on little hooks. That's where I found this one. It was a $2 pickup, $22.77 with free shipping. I think it sold in a day or two. So this is just kind of a cool one I included. So now the last one is this Helly Hansen polar parka. I picked up 4 of these, 1 jacket and 3 matching bibs, and the jacket just sold for $75 plus $18 in shipping. It went through the global shipping program, went to Canada, so I know someone up there can really use this with as cold as it gets up there. It did have some zipper issues on the bottom, which I did disclose. See if I can get a picture of it here. There it is. The threads are coming loose on the zipper, so we did disclose that. And this one, it went out a couple days ago. I still have the bibs. I paid about $20 for this one at a thrift store, and it sat for about 30 days. So really good flip. So that rounds out the 11 items that had sold this week. 11 interesting items. I did sell some other stuff. I'm a clothing reseller, so some not so exciting items sold as well. What was your biggest sale of the week? I'd be interested to hear. Leave a comment down below and let me know. And maybe next week when I do the next What Sold video, we'll do a shout out to whoever leaves a comment. So if you like this content, I do post a couple videos every week. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'd be honored if you would subscribe. And then if you really want to get notifications when we post new content, hit the bell and you'll be notified. So thanks everybody. Have a great evening, and get out there and make some sales.